Welcome back everybody to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. This is episode 159 and we are talking to Minfillia and finishing off the escape from Castrum Centri main story quest. As soon as I remember which button to hit. Thancred's plight troubles us all, yet we cannot allow anything to come between us and our goal. So long as the Ultima weapon exists, Eorzea will never know peace. Let us go to the Alliance leaders, Roselore, and help them to make the right decision. All right, Minfillia. Oh, you have another quest? Well, all right then. Minfillia is greatly concerned by the recent development concerning the Council of the Alliance leaders in the Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Grim tidings, Roselore. It seems that word of the Ultima weapon's existence has already reached the Alliance leaders in the form of an ultimatum. They have gathered in the fragrant chamber and are deliberating their answer even as we speak. Beleaguered as they are, I fear they may well elect to lay down their arms in the belief that surrender will spare their people untold suffering, yet nothing could be further from the truth. That which the Black Wolf offers will doom Eorzea, not deliver it. And the leaders must be made aware of this. Let us hurry to them, Roselore, and ensure that they do not act in ignorance of the consequences. All right, let's get going. The Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Speak with Bartholomew on the Royal Promenade. Straight to Ul'dah. Okay. And, well, I think what we'll be doing is we'll be grabbing this one, hitting the Ethernet, and we want to go to probably that one, the Chamber of Rule. Okay, so we're going to go round. I know there's Genlands. I think we have to finish a couple of things before we can go see Genlands again. Didia. Someone is getting into the naming conventions for their Lalafell. Oh, isn't he cute? He's a cute Lalafell. We're not patting him, that's just demeaning. The Council of the Alliance leaders is presently in progress in the Fragrant Chamber. I must ask that you step away from the doors, madam. Oh, I'm sorry. You're here on behalf of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? 1,000 pardons, my lady. Of course you may enter. Oh, here we go. This is where things get tricky.
We keep treading the same ground.
Van Belsar's demands are clear.
Alas, our minds are not.
I've never been one to shy from a fight, but if this weapon of theirs can do all they claim...
It has been 5 years since the calamity, and our people have scarce begun to rebuild their lives. Can we now, in good conscience, call upon them to risk what little they have left? I would spare them the pain of further conflict. Conflict, I say, though that would imply forces set in opposition. If the combined might of 3 primals could not stay Garlemald's new terror, what meaningful resistance can we offer? We who struggle to quell the foes who rise up within our own borders.
Long have we fought the primals, but to what end? We strike them down at no small cost, only for them to rise again and again. Are we to play this profitless game for the rest of days? I, for one, grow tired of it. Mistake me not. I do not propose to trade one tyranny for another. I love liberty. But conciliation need not mean oppression.
By the 12, though neither of you cried surrender, Your every word betokened it.
Uh-oh.
Not that I deny there is truth in what you say. Nor can I rightly claim that Ul'dah is ready to fight. Refugees flood our gates, and beastmen swarm our land, while the great and the good do nothing. My flames struggle to bear the burden. I put on a grand show at the Remembrance Service, made all manner of lofty promises. I've made good on not a bloody one.
Do not blame yourself, Raoban. You said only that which the people needed to hear. All present have done the same. Our citizens had become lost to hope. If our words serve to kindle it in them anew, better we speak than remain silent. Our enemy condemns us for failing our people. Yet what does he care for their well-being?
Ooh, Nanamo.
While we labored to rebuild their lives, the Black Wolf built instruments of murder with which to end them.
Her Majesty speaks true. For all our failings, the people's well-being has ever been our foremost priority. While none among us ever doubted that the Empire would one day resume its war, we scarcely had means enough to solve the problems of the present.
Aye, which is why we look to others to safeguard our future. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Alas, they are gone, and the Black Wolf is at our door.
Admiral! I fear you are mistaken.
Alfinord, Minfillia, and Seven Hells. Master Garland?
And you, dear friend.
By Ralga, you're alive. All of you.
As we approached, I would swear I heard talk of surrender. But I know that cannot be. It is not the Eorzean way.
Hear me, my friends. Accepting the Garleans' offer to vanquish the Primals would be folly. Folly, I say. For might is not the answer to the primal threat. Indeed, the more the Empire exerts its strength, the worse matters will become. Primals enter this world when mortals call upon them, and mortals are wont to appeal to a higher power when they are desperate. Nothing is more certain to breed desperation in the beast tribes than the Garleans' proposed solution.
The true answer lies in a lasting peace. But the Garleans only know war and conquest. Should Eorzea fall into their hands, there will be such suffering as none can imagine.
We are not blind to the many challenges that each of your nations face. Yet you must not give in.
Aye. Remember 5 years ago when you wagered all for the sake of the realm? Remember what you fought for, what you were willing to die for. Let the memories rekindle the fire in your heart, for Eorzea has need of it again.
Come what may, we Scions will never give up the fight. And so I bid you stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm.
Wow.
A great man once said that a shrewd merchant grasps not for the quick profit, but invests in the future. Wise words, eh, Raoban?
Cid,
Your words stir and shame me in equal measure. How could I contemplate surrender?
You didn't have all the facts.
I know full well that all we have, we owe to the sacrifices of those who went before us. Yet the seeming hopelessness of our plight robbed me of my insight. We Gridanians have no love for war, yet we have still less for those who would threaten our homeland. Ever have we fought to protect those things we hold dear, and this shall never change. Gridania will go to war. We will fight the Empire for the sake of the realm and all who abide here.
Nanamo. The most peaceful of them.
At long last, I hear words worthy of a founder of the Alliance. Raubahn, are we to be outdone?
I lost one homeland. The thought of losing another had blunted my resolve.
Oh.
But no man knows better than I that if you want aught, you'd best be ready to die for it.
This is the man covered in scars.
With great danger comes the chance for great glory and great profit. We Ul'dahs who have turned sand into gold know this well. How many times have we fallen into the pit of despair, only to have you pluck us out? I've fair lost count.
Reckless, the lot of you, like bloody pirates. Well, I won't waste my breath trying to talk you down, on
Good.
account of being a pirate myself. And the pirate who shrinks from a challenge is no pirate at all. Those who would pick a quarrel with us must choose. Back down, or go down with all hands. Let the Garleans come. The united strength of Limsa Lominsa will be waiting for them.
If our realm is to be free of this pall of darkness, let it be by our own hands.
For Ul'dah!
Oh. Well, I think that's a no.
We must needs consider how the weapon may be brought to bear against us.
The Maelstrom will secure strategic points along the coastline.
In the meantime, the flames will deploy at...
Be at ease, my friends. You have banished our doubts.
Oh, Queen Anamo.
Pray leave the
Empress.
military matters and retire to the waking sands. We will send word anon.
Oh, right. Wait, do we need to return to the Waking Sands again? Yeah, speak with Minfillia at the Waking Sands. I'm pretty sure they won't mind us teleporting out of there, right? Not that way, though. No. We're going to take our Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket, right-click it, and use it. Of course we are. Because we would never forget to do that. Oh, Fumaga Kasumagaj earns the achievement Gone for Gridania. Congratulations, as does Antikarunjim. Oh, good go, guys. I know it's no small achievement to get away from Gridania and Ul'dah and Limsa Lominsa. Your first trip out, well done. I think that's the first trip out. It's the envoy quest. I know, I look for Tataru and she's not there. So it's devastating. But we rescued her, so we shouldn't be too worried. Let's head on in. Entrance to the Solar. Ash Dusk Runner and Crest Fontaine. My guild mates. Here we go. Minfillia.
I cannot well express my relief to think that the Alliance came so close to surrender.
But
It
the
did.
fire in their hearts has been rekindled, and they will fight to the last.
They will now.
This warmth inside. Did you feel it too, Grandfather?
Alpha,
I would
no.
know something. Was that your power at work earlier?
Nothing of the sort. The leaders of Eorzea had lost their way. I merely helped them to find it again.
Oh, so modest. Uh-oh.
Oh, hello. Yes, our party returned just a moment ago. How close are you?
That close.
It's all right, Cid.
We must needs plan our next move. Pray continue liaising with your respective nations. Cid, would you be our man in Ul'dah?
I'll be whatever and wherever you need me to be.
Oh, wow.
We haven't a moment to waste. All right, let's do this.
Thancred's fate weighs heavy on my mind. I cannot bear to think of him in thrall to an Ascian. Mayhap you know this already, but the Ascians are immortal beings without physical form. Since time immemorial, they have fanned the flames of chaos from the shadows. That they might work unseen, the Ascians entrap and possess mortal men by means of malign artifacts known as crystals of darkness. One such crystal may yet be the key to saving Thancred.
And I have it in my pocket.
This is a crystal of darkness.
A mere replica, created using data obtained from anomalous crystals found across Eorzea.
It comes to us courtesy of the students of Baldessian, our distant allies. Even for an Archon, Thancred's talents are exceptional. We all had complete confidence in him. It was for this reason that none among us foresaw the danger in sending him to investigate the Ascians alone.
Thancred had been striving to fill the void left by Louisoix. Yet, it was plain that he was overtaxing himself.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he would volunteer for everything and work till he was dizzy.
And the toll taken by his exertions made him vulnerable to Ascian influence.
The
Yep.
crystal that binds Thancred must be somewhere on his person. If we could but destroy it, his Ascian possessor would be compelled to relinquish control over him.
Uh-huh.
You have proven the stoutest of allies, standing with us through thick and thin. Yet the most perilous struggle is still to come. For the sake of the realm, and Thancred, I ask that you lend us your strength once more.
Okay.
Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. As I am sure you are aware, the realm was saved from certain doom 5 years ago by heroes known as the Warriors of Light.
Mm-hmm.
What you may not be aware of is that your many feats in service to the Scions have prompted folk to make certain comparisons. I must confess, you do remind me of them.
Well, there you go. We do, huh?
Yet remember this, however glorious the past, it is the hero's lot to be judged on the deeds of the present. A new darkness threatens the realm, and the people cry out for a savior. I believe that you are she, a warrior of light, here in the present, guided by the crystal's will. Come, my friends, let us fight to safeguard the future of our beloved Eorzea.
Wow. Minfilia. Operation Archon. Minfilia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance's planned counter-offensive against the Empire. All present, Then let us begin. We have recently received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eosian soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you'll receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa Liminza, the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Liminza, we have Castrum Occident, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Marinum, which lies to the south and east in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Ul'dah, we have Castrum Meridianum to the north, and the coastal outpost of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of Magitech transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the Twelveswood. And finally, in Mordona, stands Castrum Centri, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon housed within Castrum Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf seat of power, Castrum Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defences. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first one shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Ratatan Sasavina. According to our intelligence, the Prefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Roselore, we would have you lead this assault. Ratatan is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occident will be as a snake without its head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridianum's primary lines of supply. As soon as Ratatan's presence is confirmed as the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occident. At that very hour, the Liminsan armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Marinum. Meanwhile, in the Twelveswood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they shall have the sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridianum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Roselore, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Centri and Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. A wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two Castra is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. It is well the Galeans do not think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defences have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison. allowing Roselore's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. Well, well, well. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. Okay. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limsa to the monetarists of Ul'dah. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavour has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies, Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola. Pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Ul'dah. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Minfillia, Cid, and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphino mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers, whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Wow, don't they seem excited? Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here when you're ready to be briefed on your first mission. Okay. I cannot stress enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Speak with the Allied Communications Officer, you say? Very well. Let's leave the Solar to do that. Something tells me we're not going to be able to teleport anywhere for this one. We're going to have to use our 2 feet and a heartbeat. Actually, which reminds me, we should have eaten something. Food is your friend. Grape juice looks good. That is food, right? It's food. It's enough sugar to kill a horse in it, so we should be fine. Oh, and speaking of killing a horse, Shift Control and I to bring up our... Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's Shift Control O. Shift Control I. To bring up our Budgie's backpack, we're going to drop the materia out of our saddlebag, out of our pack and into the saddlebag. And we're just going to sort this. Actually, I don't think I want that last thing in there. What is that? That is, no, the dark matter back over here. The Topiary Chocobo. Did I buy one of those? Really? I bought one. Okay, I'm going to put the Demi Materia back in there. One day I'll work out what to do with it. It's Materia, right? Sort all of that. And wait, what's that? Is that more? No, that's Mithril ore. We won't put that in there. So basically I'm just going to try and keep my my Materia in here. I'll eventually remove the prisms and the dyes and whatnot out of there. Just not yet. Rightio. Backpack's kind of clear. I'm doing a better job of keeping it clear now. What I want to do is go this way because I can see Slavswiss, a Kobold Initiative. Slavswiss has a plan that requires an adventurer's aid. Read the riptides and the winds and brace yourself for the coming storm. Learned as much when I sailed as a yellow jacket. Aye. The wisdom of the seas has served me just as well on land. Beast tribes are a storm in the brewing, and neither the scions or the city-states can allow themselves to be caught unawares. Nay, we must strike first and nip the storm in the bud. I'd start with the kobolds. I reckon they've grown a bit too big for their britches of late. One more thing I learned as a yellow jacket is that your ship is only as steady as your crew. Before taking on the kobolds, I have a mind to round up some new allies. In Camp Overlock, you'll find a crew of pirates who've given up pillaging and plundering and now fly the flag of the Maelstrom. I'd bring them on board to fight the Kobold menace, but I've a notion that an honest plea from yourself will be more convincing. Might you travel to Camp Overlook and speak to Commander Bloden in my stead? You'd be doing it as great service, aye? Well, okay, that looks exciting. We'll try... Oh, hey, what happened? Alrighty, looks like we've got a few side quests that have appeared in this little room. Into the Valley of the Skull. Radolf would have you lend your assistance to the Maelstrom cause. I call upon you as a fellow scion, Roselore, to assist our allies in meeting a mutual objective. The Maelstrom needs every sword it can summon to stifle the Sahagan advance. I implore you to journey to Camp Skull Valley, discuss the matter with Falkbreda, and render what remedy you can. So, Camp Overlook game, you really want me to go there? Ooh, an opportunity to unlock something? Well, let's go see what that's about. Actually, how many quests are in my journal? Oops, let's not look at that too closely. Primal Fear. Urianger looks beseechingly in your direction, fear in his eyes. Friend to the dawn, hear my plea. Tidings most ominous arrive from Gridania. A primal walketh the shroud. Those who have borne the eldritch spirit witness, and return to tell the tale, avow that ne'er before have they seen its like. The god's quiver doth investigate as we speak, and meseems Lord Lewin would be welcome a capable adventurer's helping hand. Pray hie thee to the seat of the first bow, and shine thy light upon the matter. Shine my light upon the what? Okay. Wigston, I'm getting a bit worried now. Can't do it without you. Wigston would seek your aid in putting a plan of his into motion. He would he? My dear friends, Aaba and Auli came to the science with a burning passion to deliver this realm from darkness, passion that I could never muster. They fought bravely and with honour until they could fight no more. Me, I was never worth much on the battlefield. I wanted nothing more than to honour my fallen comrades, to carry on their fight. But how? One day it struck me. I may be woefully lacking on the battlefield, but my mind is sharp enough. I resolved to plot a course of action and recruit capable allies to our cause. One thing is clear to me. We can ill afford to be distracted by the beast tribes with more ominous storm clouds gathering on the horizon. To that end, we must find strong and loyal allies to quell the beastman menace. You're familiar with the Yu, perhaps, a tribe of fearsome hunters and huntresses? I'm convinced they would prove invaluable allies in the battle against the Ul'dah, if only they could be won over. The Yu respect strength above all. I fear they'd sooner gut me than listen to my tale, but you? If you spoke, they would listen. I'm certain of it. And so I ask, friend, travel to Forgotten Springs to speak to Ul'dah Nun in my stead. Right, anyone else while we're here? No? Are you sure? Oh my goodness. One of the things I'm learning with this game is not to ignore the side quests. Yeah, sure, it means you take a bit longer to finish the main story quest, but it also means that you pick up little bits and pieces along the way that come in handy later on. Sometimes it's gear. Sometimes it's a new dungeon. And so on. Okay. Now, it looks like I've got a bunch of quests that I can finish quickly, so we might actually have a look at where those might be on the map before we head back here for Operation Archon. Forgotten Springs. New Gridania, yep. Camp Skull Valley. Radio. Camp Overlook. Alright. Now, my only worry though is when I do this, whether or not they're going to spawn into other quests. I guess there's only one way to find out. Alright. Well, let's go. We're at Forgotten Springs. Ul'dah. The Slayer of Titan returns. The Slayer seeks some of the Yu, yes? What is it that you seek? So you would have us join your fight against the Ul'dah. The Yu do not care for lizard men, this is true, but the Yu fight no battles but their own. That is what my tribemen will say. I am not unwilling to help you, but I know you better than they. Alright, looks like we're chasing down whatever the you want. Uad Nun wears a brooding expression on his face. What's it to you? The word of the Nun is law. Those who turn a deaf ear to the Nun, they will no longer have ears. I could order my tribe to fight for you. That would be good for you, yes, but would it be good for the you? That is my question. You have proven yourself to me, but to many of the you are just another outsider. If you would earn their trust, you'll do it yourself. Speak to my tribeswomen and hear with your own ears how they feel about you. I'm not sure I'm ready for this, but okay. Maybe, here we go. Strong-willed huntress. The you fight whom we want to fight, when we want to fight. Is this so difficult for an outsider to understand? No. No, this is why I'm getting your opinion, because I respect the you's traditions. Sigh. Sweet-smelling huntress. Join your fight? Why would you help an outsider when we've problems of our own? Well, what if the outsider helps you with your problems? Would that help? Maybe sway your judgment? The sleek huntress. Let's see if she's willing to chat with me. Oh, it doesn't look like it. I have heard tales of your strength, yet if you are strong, why do you not fight your own battles? She has a good point. Perhaps there are stairs inside. Let us find out. The hard way, of course. No, there are no stairs here. Well, maybe there are stairs on the... there are stairs on the outside. Of course there are. The stern huntress. I answer to the Nun and none other. Begone, outsider. This is no place for you. Well, that tells me then. Okay. I shall report back to the Nun and tell him that our cause is lost. Like another member of Voyager. We see them around a fair bit. Okay, Uat Nun. You have returned, but I would ask you to leave me. I am first and foremost Nun to my people, and their needs concern me more than yours. Understood. Ooh, well, let's grab both of those. Level 35 in gear, not bad. I wonder what else I should be. So it's my summoner. My arcanist. Let's just do a gear upgrade. And my scholar. Another gear upgrade. Not showing off, I'm just updating my gear. Archer. Probably don't need a gear upgrade for this one. My bad. Gladiator. Oh boy. Gear upgrade. Yes. Excellent. Which means the paladin is probably overdue. Alright. Conjurer. Yep. Upgrade that. And white mage. Whoa. Already upgraded. Okay. Lancer probably doesn't need an upgrade. No. What about the Marauder? What about you? Okay, so this is our lower level classes that we haven't been updating. I see. And Thaumaturge. Right, we'll have to get to them, but not just yet. So back to our summoner. There we go. Wow, we had to... The Aurum Temple chain had to go on. Nice. Alright, I'm pleased with that. Let's talk to Nun. I know. Back to where we were. You! Ow, that stings! Uad Nun has received ill tidings. Outsider, I told you to, you would help the you? You outsiders puzzle me, but I would be a fool to refuse your aid. I am told that some of my tribeswomen have been ambushed and captured by the lizard men. If the rumors are true, they bear grave wounds. The you are no strangers to death, but to die without a fair fight? That is no way for a new to die. I ask you not to rescue them. If they are truly you, their pride will not allow it. Ease their wounds with this salve, and they will take care of themselves. Very well. Let's go and give people salve so they can rescue themselves. All right. Where's the budgie? Is he? No, he hasn't chickened off yet. Right here. We're going to go through the tunnel and out the door. It looks like we can get to it there pretty easily. Let's go. Tunnel, tunnel, tunnel. Where's the... There it is. I know, I've got tunnel vision. Haha. Anyway. I know. Let's see what happens. They're training. Of course they are. Flame Private Gatekeeper. Null's reflection is through here. The way is dark, but I've walked it 1,000 times. I can guide you through if you'd like. Yes, please. Alright, Budgie. Just because we get a guide doesn't mean you get to buck me off. Buckcock? Alright, I'm not sure if we've gone too far north now. I guess we'll find out the hard way. Sometimes the maps are a little bit hard to tell. We won't pick a fight today if we can help it. Being level 52, that makes it a lot easier in this area where a lot of things are just 30. I think we've probably zigged when we should have zagged by the look of it. Yeah, we so definitely have. Alright. Although not too badly. We may or may not want to join this fate. We are in a new challenge log, so a fate might not be a bad thing. 2 minutes 54. Oh, you know what? Let's just do it. Level sync. Summon the bunny, because I forgot. Yeah, we're not going to get through it, we'll just get some points and stuff and that'll be about it. I was about to say, we normally get swarmed by about this stage. I'm a little puzzled why that hasn't happened yet. Fluffy, you are not helping me here. Thank you. Pick on something. Nope, we failed it, but not by much. That's okay. Alright, we are going to try to avoid upsetting things like the Amalja Lancer and so on and so forth. We are going up in the right direction. Here we go. So we're going to try and get up there without... I don't think we're going to do too well, but we'll give it a go. There's level 47, we're only level 52. He will chock at us if he can. Let's just see if we can get up here without aggroing him. Maybe. Oops. Alright. So I need to find the prisoners first. I think there's somewhere in here. Oh, I see them. Alright, so we're gonna, whoops. Just see if we can get them to leave us alone in a minute. Alright, they're not going to be deterred. Well, fine then. Not rescuing them, just getting my way in. Alright, did your friend give up? Yes. Now, we know where they are. I'm not sure I can get to them without fighting a lot more of these guys, but we're going to try it so they can rescue themselves. Yeah, I see around the back. Just give it a minute. Alright, so there's no way up to them. Here. Grr, the pain. Have some battle ointment. Thank you, stranger. By your kindness I live to fight another day. Alright, don't rescue them. Just put salve on them so they can run away on their own. Gotcha. Well, fine. If they're not going to eat them, I am. Ow. A bloodied huntress here. Watch yourself, stranger, or wounded or not, my claws are still sharp. Yes, here. I know not why you helped me, but I thank you. Of course you do. Use the battle ointment on the tribeswomen. This could be a little bit too daring. Oh yeah. Definitely a little too daring. Well, but we only drew one. Now, the other tribeswoman, there she is. Gah, I'd die sooner than admit defeat to the lizard men. Well, you need not die. Here, choose your own path. Thank you, friend. I will not forget this debt. Alright. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to teleport back to Forgotten Springs because it's quicker. I'm not sure what this little side quest is going to bring. It is bringing some nice gear though, so I'm not complaining about that. Let's go and join in. Yukonalua. Udnan. The missing 3 have returned, and returned with lizard men hence. You are a true friend to the U, outsider. Okay, battle gear. Disciple of War. Ooh, well, let's have a bit of that then. But it's not as good as what I've got on. Oh no, I think I just got rid of my bunny again. Oh no, sorry bunny. Okay, I think it's actually too high a level for most of my other ones to wear. It's a level 47. So let's go back to our yep. Our person, let's summon our bunny again. Because I keep dismissing it every time I change. Through you, Nun suspects his tribeswomen may have had a change of heart. You are a proud people. It is not easy for us to express gratitude to outsiders most of all, but those you saved would speak to you. Do them the favor of hearing their words. Oh, all right. But if they scratch my eyes out, it's all your fault. Oh, whoa, hello. Fiery-eyed huntress. They told me you were strong, but now I've seen with my own eyes. I would be honored to do battle by your side. I don't know your scions from a hole in the ground, but your friends are my friends and your enemies are my enemies. Let us crush the beastmen together. Okay. I thought I was lizard grub for sure until you came to my rescue. What say we crack some lizard skulls together? I like your suggestion. And you? You gave me back my strength and my honor. This is a kindness I must repay. Should you require my aid, you have it. Well. Let's go talk to Nun. Hey. I trust you have heard the answer you seek. The U do not open their hearts to outsiders easily, but those bonds we do form are that much the stronger. To protect our freedom and our newfound friends, the U will fight this battle. Return and tell your scion companions that the strength of the U is with them. Go in safety and know that you will always be welcome here. Excellent. We will return. Ladies, you do not need to wait for us. Thank you for your thing. Oh no, we do need to return to Wigstan. Let's speak with Lewin at the first seat of the bow though and see what he's got up his sleeve. Sigh. From sunny Ul'dah to soggy wet Gridania, although it would be good for fishing for those rainfish, wouldn't it, right now? Pascaline. Right, clearly we must go in out of the rain. Not an archer today, Sylvain, as you can see. And lost in your headquarters. Of course I am. Perhaps I should just speak to peers here. Only those of the God's Quiver are permitted past this point. I suggest you step away from the doors. Right, well, I might talk to him then. He looks reasonable. Yes, I would love to proceed to the seat of the first bow. Lewin. Seraphina, I've heard much of your deeds in recent days. You come to lend your strength to the Primal investigation, yes? Your aid is most welcome. Excellent. Uh-oh. An opportunity opens. Who was that man in black? Bowlord Lewin would have you ascertain the veracity of the ominous rumours circulating about Gridania of late. I shall proceed directly to the matter at hand. Though all insubstantiated, ill rumours stir amongst the townspeople of late, rumours of a shadow-clad knight who rides in a shroud. Under normal circumstances I would pay such idle ghost stories little heed. This time, however, we have reason to suspect... but we have naught to gain by rushing to judgment. I would have you go to the streets, Seraphina, speak with the people, and hear their words with your own ears. Right, gather my own rumours from the rumour mongers. I getcha. I know, not impressing the bowyers one bit, am I? Because I just... and the archers, because I just keep getting lost in their headquarters. Okay. Let's go find some Gridanian citizens to discuss matters with. Perhaps it will be quicker if we travel via the Ethernet. Not by much. But still, it will save us... Well, let's turn around and maybe talk to the person we ran past on the veranda. Shunstalloop. Hi. The Ghost Knight? I saw him, clad from head to toe in armour that seemed forged from Shadow itself, galloping through the shroud atop his hellsborn steed. Mark my words, the trees themselves were quivering in fear that night. I've not slept a wink since I returned. Ooh, well, yes, he's upset a God's bow quiver dude, which is a bit of a worry. Alright, we'll zippity-doo-dah our way out to the Aetheryte Plaza. And we'll see what we've got. God's quiver bow. Well, let's go talk to whoever is over here. They're close. Aiden? Yes, I saw the Black Knight, after which I promptly fled for my dear life. Should you end up in my position, you'd be wise to do the same. I have my pride, but I'm not fool enough to cast my life away. Besides, one look was enough to know this is a manifestation of pure evil. Were he to turn that massive sword against Gridania, all of our lances as one could not hope to stand in his way. Oh, wow. Sounds like we have a nightly problem then, doesn't it? Alright. Let's head on this way. Not seeing Singur today. Radio. Alright, so it looks like we've got someone down here. We'll We'll talk to Honoraint. Honoraint. I saw him clear as day, or as clear as night, you might say, with my own two eyes. More fearsome than the rider was the ghastly steed. I know not where you've travelled, but I can assure you you've not seen more frightening a beast. One thing I can tell you, friend, that was no spectre or shadow. Nay, he was as solid as you or me. Well, alright. Let's go and check in with... Would that be Mother Mune, do you think? No. Tartasosa. Yeah, don't sneak up on me like that, friend. Forgive me, ever since spying a glimpse of that ghastly horseman, my heart won't stop racing. I knew the elementals would punish us sooner or later for daring to disobey their will. This is surely a sign of sinister happenings to come. Let me guess. I need to go back and see Bowlord Lewin. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, we're going to take a shortcut rather than run through the rain. Pretty sure he doesn't like our dripping wet cape bits on his carpet. Alright. Ethernet. Over to the Bowlord. Let's have a quick chit-chat with him, shall we? Report my findings to Lewin. So this is, I think this was Urianja's mission, wasn't it? Speak to the God's Quiver Bow. Little arrow says we need to talk to him to continue what we're doing. Lewin. Knight clad in shadow-forged armor, a mammoth sword and hell's-born steed? It's clear now, our worst forebodings have proven most unfortunately prescient. Do tell. The Dark Divinity. Lord Lewin would seek the counsel of others. A ghostly knight atop his baleful steed. It is as I feared. The rumours bear a most inauspicious resemblance to the reference in ancient scripture describing Odin, the Dark Divinity. It is my suspicion that the Dark Horseman of rumour is indeed Odin, and furthermore that this malevolent presence is a primal. And yet, before the god's quiver takes action, I would seek the counsel of one versed in the holy writings. Make for Quarry Mill and seek out Brother Oap-Pezi. I would know what he knows, and be swift, Seraphina. If Odin is truly come to the Shroud, time is not on our side. Right. Primal, well that would explain why they're terrified. Right, turn left at Silvair. That's how to get out of there. Okay. Quarry Mill. Well, I could have done this from the porch, couldn't I? So the only problem with doing a lot of side quests is it does take you some extra time to get your main story quest done. But like I said, it unlocks a few things along the way that you don't have to go back and look for when you need them. Alright, well it's not so wet and soggy here. There he is. Oap-Pezi. I am Oap-Pezi, and you must be the adventurer I've been expecting. Ah yes, Odin, the Dark Divinity. Lord Lewin is understandably distressed at his arrival. As one who has read the scriptures, however, I am not entirely surprised. Odin, as the ancient writings have it, rode forth into our world, wielding a dark blade capable of cleaving earth and the heavens. By his fell blade did perish earth herself and countless multitudes of her people. At long last, a great hero of Ul'dah did arise to do battle with the dark god. Odin was slain and his spirit sealed within a forest spring. For years this was thought to be a mere wives' tale, a ghost story told by mothers to frighten their young ones into obedience. But recently archaeological studies at Allagan ruins have unearthed damning evidence to the contrary. And now these rumours. The scriptures claim that the Dark Divinity slumbers in Earth's font, deep in the heart of the Shroud, where the power of the crystal confines him. I've ventured into the forest and seen the crystal with my own eyes, but this something has gone terribly awry. But this was many years ago. It is entirely within the realm of possibility that something has gone terribly awry, and the fetters of crystal confine the dark. And the fetters of crystal confine the Dark Divinity no longer. I would send you to Earth's font to investigate the matter, but be forewarned, your path will not be an easy one. Should any evil spirit stand in your way, this water of cleansing should avail you. You want me to what? Well, it's going to have to wait until next episode, but we are going out to Earth's font, and it's a bit of a hike. Guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. And I'll check you later. Take care out there.